friends, today what we are going to do is we are going to do a popular folk art from Poland. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need a half a black paper, a half a red paper. Today we need scissors, we need glue stick. I didn't get my glue stick. Oh yeah, I have glue stick here. Glue stick. Then if you have like this punch hole things at home, that would work. If you don't have, I'll show you ways to make like holes. I have a star shaped one and a circular shaped, a normal circular shaped punch hole. So I have both that. If you have like any punching thing, use that. Okay. And scissors. Did I say scissors? I don't know. So these are the things that we need. I also have my pencil. We need to draw first before we cut this out. And I also have my whiteboard to practice draw a few designs before we cut this out. Okay. So before we start, let me talk about this particular folk art that we are creating today. It is called Wichinoki. Okay, I don't know whether I'm saying it right. This is how you spell it. Okay, and I think you pronounce it Wichinoki. It is a Polish word. Okay, what it means is paper cut design. Paper cut design. Yeah, I will call it a paper cut design because I think I won't be able to say Wichinoki properly. So some of you, if anyone from Poland, you will be like, why is Mrs. J saying this the wrong way? Sorry guys, I'm trying my best here. So what we are going to do is this paper cutting, right? So this particular paper cutting is a very popular folk art. Folk art is something, folk art means it is an art done by a person who hasn't studied art or is a folk art. In folk art, you don't follow any principles of art. Okay, so you don't have to know any, you don't have to have any idea of art to do folk art. So this was so any person can do folk art. So this was a popular folk art craft in the mid 18,000. That was like some time back, right? So this was very popular in like two districts in Poland. One is, let me write it down, okay? Because I think I will not be pronouncing it right way. Kirpi, I guess. Kirpi. I don't know. So this one is this, and in this, what they do is in the folk art from that generated or originated from this district, they usually use a symmetrical design. What is symmetrical means? That means on either side it would be the same, right? That is how we create symmetry. So it was cut from a single piece of colored paper. That's what we are going to do today. We are going to use a single piece of paper and we are going to create a symmetrical design. Okay, and they usually used like Christmas tree, like and they used there are some popular designs that he used. So let's try doing that. Okay, so let me show you a few ways that we can draw the tree. So the trees, let me look at some projects. Okay. So when we are making this, you can either make it like a decorated Christmas tree. We can add a star to it, or you can make Christmas ornaments. If you celebrate Christmas, if you are not a person who celebrate Christmas, you don't have to make the designs. You can just make a tree. Okay. So this, you're just making an evergreen tree. So it can be, there are different types of evergreen trees, right? So only thing that you need to do when you are drawing this is you start out narrow on the top, and then as you get down, when you are drawing downwards, what you're going to do is, you know how to draw a tree, you get wider towards the bottom. Okay. You can add hills or some sort of something for the background. Okay. So let me show a few examples of Christmas trees or evergreen trees. You can draw maybe this particular tree is like, if you know how to make a triangle, that is all you need to do. See, this is a half a triangle is hiding under. So this is one type of tree. Okay. Now you want to make it a little bit more fancier. So what you'll do is the same thing. You are drawing it like that. So the lines are going curved towards outside. Okay. So that is another way you can draw. If you want to make it a little bit more simpler, it's like that. See, another evergreen tree, right? Or you can just make it, let me, okay, like this, and you can make it fancy. Okay, then next one. So you guys are going to choose what type you want. Can I think of another one? It's almost the same style, but the sections are like a little bit closer together. Okay, this is the whole tree. We'll be only drawing half a tree. Okay, so I think we have a few. Okay, and based on how big or how we are drawing, it's going to look a little bit different. Okay, so I'm going to take my paper. Let's try it on the paper. We are going to take the red paper. Okay, so if you want to make a red tree, do you guys have a green paper? I think you guys have green paper, right? If you want to make a green tree, you can take your green paper. I'm using my red paper. Okay. If you don't want to make a green or red tree, you can even use your white paper. I'm going to fold my paper in half like this. See? Now it's a long fold, right? It's not, this is like a hot dog style. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the fold. This is the fold. I'm going to start making a pattern. So I showed you different ways to do this, but you're going to just do half of the tree because we are going to cut this and then turn this into a tree, right? So On the fold, what I'm going to do is, if you want to make a star, this is what you'll have to do. You'll have to draw half a star. You can start with a star. So let me do on both, one with a star and one without a star, okay? So maybe two different designs also I can show that way. So here what I did was, maybe I'll do it with the marker so you guys can see better. I did that. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to draw the tree. So I'm going to make this part a little bit fancy, like that, maybe one more like that. I'm going to make a longer line. So the next one is going to be bigger than this one, right? Okay. This one. That. Should I make one more? Yeah, all the way. Okay, so and I'm going to bring it here, and then I'm going to make the trunk of the tree. I'm going to make a small mound like that. Okay, if you want to put some Christmas presents or things on the bottom, you can go ahead, do that, and then you need to cut that out. So let me now draw a normal tree without a star. Okay, which one should I use? I'm looking up at some. Okay, show me a nice one, please. Okay, I'm going to make this a super fancy one. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to make a straight line like that, and this one is going upwards like that, and then it's more like a bird. Like that, and then the next one comes a little bit longer, and then same way, it's like drawing the wings. And then maybe I should have made one with green, right? Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a straight line here, and then how will I finish at the bottom? Yeah, maybe like that. Got that? So I'm showing you guys two ways to draw this, or you could have done it like the simple ones that I showed over here. Just half of this. Draw half of this. So it will be like that, like this, like that. Okay? And now let's move on to the cutting part. So how do we cut this? You need to keep this folded while you're cutting this. And where are my scissors? I'm going to cut this first, and then maybe we can add more details later. So this, the more designs you make, it is going to be a little bit of work cutting this. So you need to cut this in as a one, like the whole tree should be in one piece, okay? Yeah, this is going to take a bit of time. You keep working, I will keep working. You don't even have to look at what I'm doing, because you know how to cut, right? This is the cutting part. So once I'm done cutting the tree, I'll tell you when to look up, okay? Once I'm done cutting this one, I'll be cutting this one. So you guys will have more time to cut your tree. In case you are done, before I'm done cutting both trees, you can even fast forward the video to the next part. I did this project last year in school, and what we did was we had this gold colored Sharpies and silver colored Sharpies. We decorated this with those Sharpies. It was pretty awesome. But we even used different colored papers like purple paper, red paper, green paper, yellow paper. But with the limited supplies, this is what we are going to do. If you have glitter glue at home, you can even use that. I had some glitter glue. I even have the Sharpies, so the silver Sharpie and all those. But it wouldn't be fair if I used and you guys don't have it, right? So I'm just sticking with whatever we have. Are you guys excited for the holidays? I am. Good. Okay, I have both the trees cut out. I'm going to put this things away. Now, we are not done yet. So what we're going to do is we are going to make it a little bit more fancy. So what I'm going to do is you can either draw half. It's like making what is it called, snowflakes. You know that, right? How to make snowflakes. So if you want to make half a hearts in here, you can draw hearts. If you want to make diamond shapes, you can make diamond shapes. So I'm going to make a heart shape in the middle. So you are just making half a heart shape. Okay, maybe a diamond shape up here. So diamond shape will be like a V. Can you see that? And then maybe another shape here. I don't know what shape I'm making. I made an M, a curvy M. Can you see that? So on this one, let me try out some other shapes, or I'm going to make small hearts getting bigger. Okay, then you're going to cut those also out. Okay. So you're going to cut out the hearts. You will not see, only once you are done cutting, you're going to see how it looks, right? So we're not opening the paper right now. Okay, let me take this one and do that also, so you guys can see the different shapes that I made on this one. Be careful when you're cutting. If you have a big scissors like this, you need to be especially careful. Okay, if it is small, it is better. Okay. So next what we can do is, so those of you who don't have, what is this called? The punch hole thing, you can stop with this. If you have punch holes, you can maybe punch a few holes on this, maybe on the bottom. Should I put it on the bottom? Maybe I'll put a few. I have a star punch hole. Okay, leave this. You don't have to, in case you don't have, don't worry, okay? I'm just putting a few. Okay. This one, I'm just going to make some circles. I don't know. I hope this looks good. And then what we'll do now is we will open to see. Should I put some punch holes on the bottom? No. So I'm going to take my black paper. I'm going to open this. When you open it and glue it, see that the pencil line or the marker line is facing down, so you don't see any lines on the paper. Match the bottom of this with the bottom of the black paper and then glue it down. See the shape that we created here, and see what happened with this one. Which one do you like? I think I like both. Maybe I'll glue down both of that. So I'm going to put the glue on the bottom part. And I'm going to put some glue in the middle here, a little bit all over, not too much. And then give me some space. You guys move. I'm going to match the bottom of this paper with the bottom of the black paper. Match the sides. And then you're going to press this down, give it a nice massage. If you have glitter glue, maybe you can add some dots on this or on the edges. Otherwise, even without any of this, your polish paper cutting looks good, I'm sure. So this one is like a Christmas tree, right? That one was just a evergreen tree. So those of you who made the Christmas tree, have a star on top, or you could put whatever you want. Which shape that you made in the middle, which one did you like? The heart? What did you do? Did you put a heart in the middle, or did you put diamond in the middle? Or so again, match the bottom. See that the paper is not sticking out on the side also. And then press it down, give it a nice massage. So this is how my both trees, the one is like a Christmas tree, one is just tree. This is how both my trees look like. Hope you guys have made an even better tree than this. I would love to see. Maybe you could have even, so what you could do is you can even use this leftover paper. Maybe you can make a bird or something and put it over here on this or on the branches. Okay, so that also will be nice. Whatever things that you need to add, go ahead and add that. As I said, you can even add some Christmas presents, cut out the presents and then put it. But I'm going to just stick to this. I'm happy with how it looks right now. I think more would not be. More is not always great, right? Maybe I should have put some more holes. Even without holes, it would be nice. If you couldn't, if you don't have, you could have even made a small cut. So this is a folded paper. Suppose you could have made small cuts like a triangle like this. And when you open, you would have got a diamond over here, here and all. So that would also have worked. Okay. So hope you guys had fun. I would like to see how this turned out. So please take a picture of your art and email me your finished work so that I can see how it turned out. And till we meet next time, bye-bye.